Hey YouTube, what's up, and welcome to Love Inspiry space on the internet. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the second half to last week's video. If you stuck it out with me, you learned how to effectively communicate your relationship struggles to your significant other. And as we know, there are two parts to communication. There is the sender and there is the receiver. And this week, we're going to be talking about the receiver side. How to receive that communication that you really don't want to hear from your significant other. If you are someone who is in a relationship with somebody that doesn't receive communication well, you may want to stick around for this, and let's talk love. Hello everyone, and for those who don't know, my name is Angie. I'm the founder of Love Inspiry, where our mission is to build more powerful, transparent, and durable relationships. Y'all, we are all about healthy relationships over here, okay? Listen, so today's video, we are going to be talking about how to receive not so good information from your significant other. Like if your partner comes to you and says, hey, Joe, I don't like you, or the fact that you don't know how to communicate very well, or hey, Mary, you have an attitude all the time. Listen. It happens and it's normal. We all have something that we need to work on. And listen, we have to be willing to hear that from the person that loves us. Obviously, you chose this person. You chose to get in a relationship with them. You chose to marry them. So you have to trust that they're not going to say anything to harm or hurt you. They're going to say things to elevate you. And that's how we have to take negative communication that we are receiving as something that's going to help us grow and develop as an individual. So I have a triple threat, AAA framework that's going to help you figure all of this out. And the first thing is to ask. We have to stop walking away from conversations unclear, because that's when we have misconceptions. That's when we misconstrue information. That's when we start to go in our head and say, well, so-and-so meant this, or she meant to say it in a negative way. Stop all that. Stop. Ask the questions right there. Ask the follow-up questions. Ask for understanding. Don't ask with an attitude. Ask for understanding. Hey, can I get clarification on what you mean by I am a bad communicator? What more do you want from me as far as communicating? Not what more do you want from me? You really have to think about your tone when you are asking these follow-up questions, your body language when you are asking these follow-up questions. What do you want from me? You don't do it that way. Hey, I just want to clarify, what more can I do for you? That's how you want to talk. Start asking those follow-up questions so you can clear up any miscommunication. That is the #1 thing that I see couples do wrong. My coaching sessions and things that I see on social media. Let's cut that out and start asking. That's how we communicate. That's how we open up the dialogue for understanding, by asking the why, asking those follow-up questions to get us going in the right direction. Are y'all ready for number 2? Acknowledge. Listen, I know it's hard to hear communication that you really don't want to hear. I know it's hard to be told about yourself. That's why it's so important that you become self-aware on your own, that you really dig deep into your weaknesses and understanding where you are weak at. It's okay to be weak in an area, but you have to be willing to identify that and work to prevent it, or work to communicate with your partner. Hey Joe, hey Mary, I am weak in this area. I need your assistance. A weakness is only a weakness when you act like it's not there. Remember that. Yes, back to acknowledging. Listen, you have to let the person know that you hear them, because if you don't, then that puts them on the defense of, well, my communication is in vain, or this is why I don't communicate with you. Acknowledge, I hear what you're saying. Now, it's key to understand that in acknowledgement, it doesn't mean that you agree. And when we say that, when I say that, what I'm saying is you can hear somebody out because this is their experience. This is their feelings in the relationship. You have no right to tell them how to feel or what to feel. You have to remember that this is their experience. They're going through this. So you have to acknowledge, listen, I understand how that can make you feel. I can understand how that can make you want to just, get you down and all that stuff. Just acknowledging that you understand where they're coming from. Not that you necessarily agree with what they're saying, but, and that brings me into the third A of activating. Making sure that you, when you are acknowledging and you're asking them follow-up questions, that you are making sure that you are going to take the time to activate what it is that they're saying. Your job as a significant other is to make sure that your partner has a positive experience in the relationship. So if they come to you and they tell you that your communication is a little bit off, if they come to you and tell you that they lost a little trust in you, it is your job to hone in on that and really change, really listen to what it is that they're saying. Remember, I told them last last week. You need to come with solution. But let's say they don't have a solution that you don't like. You need to be willing to add value and add solution to that conversation so you can get your relationship going in the right direction. Listen, it's all about being able to identify, being able to prevent and rectify the situation. You have to identify first that there is a weakness there, that your communication may be a little bit off, and that's okay. Remember, it's not okay to act like it's not there, and it's not okay to not embrace your significant other's experience. So remember to activate baby steps. The worst thing you can do for your relationship is be inconsistent. That's how your partner loses faith in you. That's how they lose trust in you. That's how they stop communicating with you. That's when they want to go talk to other people about you, because you are not being consistent. Remember, and it's really not even just about what you do in the beginning. Like if you get flowers, you need to continue to get flowers. But if your partner is telling you that you need to make a change, don't just make the change for a couple of days. You have to consistently make the change every single day. Change does not happen overnight. You can't just flick your fingers and then boom, voila, I'm a whole different me. It's just not going to happen that way. But what you truly need to do is make sure that you are taking those baby steps each and every day to let your partner know, A, you heard them, and B, you are willing to change. That's how you give your partner a positive experience in the relationship. So remember to ask those follow-up questions. Remember to acknowledge them. Make them feel good. Make them feel okay, like you're hearing them, and then activate. Take all of that into consideration and make those changes, those baby steps. Those little baby steps that you're taking to flip this situation into a positive experience for your significant other. Well guys, I think that's all I have for you today on this topic. As always, if you want to talk to me one-on-one, feel free to hit me up at www.loveinspiry.com for one-on-one services. You can also, I am taking a social media break from Love Inspiry right now, but I'm still very heavily involved in the business as well. Just a social media break. We all need a little detox, but I'll explain more of that in my Monday vlog of why I decided to do that. And if you're on my email list, which you can get on by going to www.loveinspiry.com, and if you get on the list, you also get a free copy of the 7 Habits to a Highly Effective Couple. However, I will explain all of that, my absence on social media, on the Monday vlog. So guys, as always, make sure you like, subscribe if you want to do all of that. We would love to have you over here and a part of the fam as we talk about everything relationships, love, hope, marriage, all that good stuff, all the good vibes over here. Nothing but great energy. So see you next Wednesday as we talk about how to honor your husband and wife. Later. What was I saying? I think that's it.